He's a super welterweight world boxing champion, and he's a good friend of mine. Let's give it up for Yuri Foreman. My brother, what's going on?
Good to see you. It's been a while.
It's been too long.
It's been too long, and you've been an actor, musician, and by the way, you have the coolest green room. I just come here to hang out.
Thank you, man. Listen, I don't know if it was as cool as Jimmy Kimball's, so you were there.
Trust me, you have a cool vibe there going on.
We have a
musicians. Oh man.
Thank you so much. What's going on with you, bud? I mean, you've been doing a lot of stuff.
So it's been a kind of a hiatus. I'm vegan 2 years now. That's it.
So what made you go vegan?
You know what? Being a little bit more conscious. Being a little more conscious. The thing is, many people already told me. Few people told me that you're getting old, but I want to fight. I want to fight a couple more years. I'm 39 years old. I'm looking up to George Foreman, my namesake. Well, I'm his namesake.
And you look like a baby still. God hell.
And he won his title at 45, second time.
Yeah.
So I have technically 5 more years, 6 more years.
You're good. You're definitely good. You look great.
So vegan is part of being, I think, more healthy. I feel energetic. I feel great.
Well, that's what everybody says. Yeah. Once you're able to give the meat up, I guess it's like smoking.
I think so. I haven't smoked. No.
I haven't smoked in like 15 years, but I mean, I eat meat, but everything's all organic, all natural. But I mean, listen, you go to Wendy's or you go to a diner, you're not going to get that.
No.
I mean, so it's hard.
Smart choices in life in general.
I got to do something. Forget about it.
Trust, I'll do something. So,
155, 160?
Right now, like 55. It's happened to actually. It's funny coincidence because in Soviet Union and then Staten Island, usually women wears pants in the family, and so it's not my dad that took me to the boxing gym. It's my mom. I got bullied a couple times, and I came home with a black eye, and was crying, and my mom like, okay, we're gonna have to. And it's just actually smart because she didn't came complaining to her gym like, oh, he get it was actually a bullet in the swimming gym, and she didn't came complaining. She was just like, you know what, we're gonna do something proactive. She took me to boxing gym. She had a good friend who's a boxing coach, and that was my first boxing coach. And the first time I walked into the boxing gym, I fall in love. The sound, the smell.
Yeah. So now listen, you're like a unique American immigrant story. Besides being a father, you're a rabbi, you're a husband, and you're a father of 3. How do you balance everything?
So not really balancing, It just sometimes you're praying half of the day that, and one day is going to be 27, 28 hours, So miraculously, you always kind of finish the day.
Now,
right.
In so many words, give us a short, brief, what got you to pro boxing? I mean, what was that break that got you in there?
The dream. Everybody have to dream, Everybody have to dream.
Well, you had the American dream when you moved. Moved here in your late teens. You moved to Brooklyn, right?
So my advantage was when I was a kid. I was growing up on American movies, and American movies in Soviet Union in like 86, 87, it was illegal,
Really?
So they had like universities, like a kind of institutes, and the kids, like teenagers, much older than me, they would have a VCR and they would get those tapes, VHS
That's
tapes,
what it was back then.
and they would have like sometimes white and black TV, or sometimes colored, and they would play today. You will have to pass certain street, and it was like Terminator 1, and I was like, wow, I like. And then I've seen Star Wars when Star Wars already was 10 years, 10 years in existence, but I've seen it in 10 years later. I was like, wow, my God, this is the most amazing movie. But then I've seen Rocky. And then I was just like, okay.
After that,
I was just like blown.
Rocky to you was like Kiss to Me with the music,
Like, I was the only guy in Rocky 4 who was cheering for American, and being a Soviet Union.
That's great, man.
So, yeah. So that was my initially I had the dream. I wanted to move to the United States and pursue my boxing dreams.
Now, it says here in your Wikipedia that you won the championship in 2009 when you defeated Danielle Santos on November 14th. You can remember it was like yesterday, right?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
I was watching some of the clips the other day
Yeah.
again.
I haven't watched it, but I remember the date.
Yeah. And then I watched the next one when you played when you fought in Yankee Stadium, and that was, who was that? That was Miguel
Cotto.
Yeah, Miguel Cotto.
Yeah.
That was a good fight.
It was a good fight till my poor knee didn't. I tore my ACL at the fight. Of course, during the fight, you don't know what's happened.
Yeah, you got to watch it because Yuri was fighting.
So yeah, I move a lot, and I sleep, and I was already had all the injury, and I just tore my ACL. But adrenaline, you continue fighting.
Yeah, but they threw the towel and they wanted to stop. They threw the towel back. He kept fighting. He's dragging his leg. He was fighting, and then I started getting psyched. Even though I knew you were going to lose,
my coach Joe Greer initially threw a towel, but that night the rules, the corner cannot stop the fight.
No.
And I was in a kind of a way that there's no way I'm stopping this. It's the biggest fight of my career. So I took the towel, I picked up the towel, I threw it out outside, and I just said, I want to continue. So they gave me a chance, and 3 more rounds I limped.
Yeah.
And but the referee Artur Mercante Jr. I think.
Yeah.
He stopped the fight, and it's great. I think in the world we are living today, it's important to learn how to fight. You don't have to learn because you're already born in Staten Island. You probably,
we know how to
survive.
fight.
And
if we can't fight, we just hit him in the head with something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's important to learn how to fight. It gives you confidence.
You have to, especially in the world that we live in today. Now you're currently filming a documentary about your life, and one of you released the news that's going to shock the world.
Yeah. So yeah, the documentary it's pretty much about my life. And the thing is, I spoke with the director who's doing it. It shouldn't be just my life. It should be more about inspiring, something inspirational. At least someone who would watch it find it some kind of his own maybe story. We all, by the way, we're all underdogs. And it's not a bad thing to say about yourself if you're underdog. People love underdogs. Underdogs, something it gives you, it lights extra fire under your ass. Can I say ass?
Yeah, you say whatever.
So and continue pushing. You're not just fighter in the ring. You're fighter in outside the ring. That's the real fight.
Life is a fight.
Life it's a serious fight. And you have to learn how to swing. You have to learn how to. And sometimes you get punched very hard, and you find, just like a boxer. And,
that's what it is.
On your back and looking at the lights.
Well, I want to be the one to release this news, if you don't mind. You can tell us fast. We got a couple of minutes left. Yuri Foreman is going to have a comeback fight.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Talk about that.
I haven't fought about 3 years, and there's always it's always been. And this fire still burning. I thought this fire is gone already. I had my family issues and all sorts of. We're all going through a lot of issues, in life. And married a beautiful woman 2 years ago, Shoshana, and she just ignited extra fire in me, and I see the purpose. I thought that's it, I'm done, and I started listening to naysayers. You're old. Come on, start
you can't
shifting.
Listen to nobody.
And you know what? And sometimes, once in a while, a man needs a little bit stronger woman behind his back.
You need a good woman. Any good man needs a good woman. Any bad man needs a good woman. I can tell you that. But that's great. I mean, when's the fight supposed to be and where?
June 19th. It's work in progress. June 19th is the date, and it's going to be in Catskills. My wife was saying it.
In the casino over there.
Don't forget to say it's World Casino Catskills.
Yeah. I don't know because...
Yeah. So anyway, I think it's a World Casino Resort. So it's going to be there.
Anything in the Catskills is big. I love the Catskills.
Yeah.
But I want to come. I want to be there.
You're coming.
I'm there.
You're gonna be,
even if you give me the spit bucket, whatever you got.
We're gonna get you a chair just like that.
If they want to find you on social media, website, You got anything that they could follow you on?
Okay, Instagram. I do have Instagram. It's Foreman Yuri. First last name, and then just like in Russia. In Russia, it's just like that's how you call you. You know, first you'll.
They call you your last name first, Foreman Yuri?
Yeah.
So
Your show would be very different.
So I'll be over there like Potenza John. I go, what am I in the army?
Yeah, that would be that.
Well, listen, I'm sorry that we couldn't get into more detail, but once the fight's over, I definitely want you back. We'll give you like a full half-hour segment, and we'll just put like another guest on.
Bring gloves. Maybe a little bit. And we're gonna go. We're
All right.
gonna start losing this weight. You know.
I have to lose this
Come on,
weight.
dude, seriously, you know. I met you 15 years ago or 13 years
That's
ago.
it. Before we go, tell them.
So 13 years ago.
Did we say it in the beginning where
no,
we met?
Didn't.
No, we didn't. Okay.
No, we didn't. That's how I met you. You know, it was in.
I met him on the movie set of Fighting with Terrence Howard and Shannon Tatum, and he was fighting Shannon Tatum. He didn't even know how to fight Shannon, but he was boxing then, and I was in his corner, so I was like, and that's how I met Yuri. And he was the nicest guy, and he was like just about almost to be like a couple of years later world champion, but he was up and coming big, and he was just a super cool dude, and then we clicked.
And you were 20 pounds lighter.
I was 3 pounds lighter.
Yeah, so
I was lean, mean, fighting P back then.
You were actually, and the accent are the same, you know.
Yeah.
One day you have to teach me that.
No, that's easy.
I need this.
I'll give you
Italian
gangster
accent,
lessons 101. How's that?
Yeah, boxing
And you
for accent.
100%. Everybody, Yuri Foreman.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yuri Foreman, great guy. We'll be seeing him in the future. We'll keep you posted on his next fight.